You remember what happened, you were there, you heard it, you felt it, and then someone looked in your eye and told you that you were wrong. Not gently, not with doubt, but with total confidence. And something strange happened inside you. You started to wonder if maybe they were right. That moment has a name. And today we are going to break it down completely. Gaslighting is one of the most searched words on internet right now, but most explanations stop at the definition. We are going further. By the end of this video you will understand exactly how it works, why your brain falls for it, and what you can do if it happens to you. Gaslighting never begins with something big. It starts with tiny corrections, a detail here and a tone there. That's not what I said. You always exaggerate. You are being too sensitive again. Each one feels almost too small to argue with, so you let it go. But here is what's actually happening. Your brain is being trained slowly. Each small correction teaches you to second guess yourself before you even speak. By the time the bigger distortions arrive, you are already primed to doubt your own mind. Step 2. They target your memory. Memory feels solid, like a recording you can play back. Well, it isn't. Every time you remember something, your brain reconstructs it. It fills gaps, it shifts details. It's influenced by what people around you confidently repeat over and over again. A gaslighter knows this. Not always consciously, but they use it. They repeat their version of events calmly, consistently, and with total certainty. Over time, that repetition competes with your own memory, and sometimes it wins. This is not a weakness. This is how every human brain works. It just becomes a weapon in the wrong hands. Step 3. They make you the problem. At some point the focus shifts. It's no longer about what was said or what happened. Suddenly it's about you, your instability, your trust issues, your need to always start arguments. Why do you always do this? I am worried about you. You seem really paranoid lately. Everyone else thinks you are overreacting. Notice what just happened. You come with a concern. You left defending your sanity. That switch from the issue to your character is one of the clearest signs gaslighting is in the play. Step 4. Isolation sets in. This one is quiet. You might not notice it for a long time, because the gaslighter doesn't always isolate you from people directly. Instead, they plant seeds. Phrases like, "Your friends don't really understand you like I do. I don't think she has your best interest at heart." Small comments, easy to dismiss, but they add up. And as your circle shrinks, something important happens. You lose outside reference points. You have fewer people to say, "Actually, that doesn't sound right." The gaslighter become your main source of reality, which is exactly where they want to be. Step 5. You start doing it to yourself. This is the part nobody talks about. After enough cycles, you no longer need them to question you. You do this automatically to yourself. Before you speak, you edit yourself. Before you react, you wonder if you are overreacting. Before you trust a memory, you ask yourself if you are remembering it wrong. The gaslighting has moved inside your own head. Psychologists call this internalized self-doubt. And it can last long after the relationship ends, because the voice doing the questioning now sounds like yours. So what do you do with all of this? First, write things down. Dates, conversations, how things made you feel. A gaslighter cannot rewrite a record that exists outside of your memory. Second, trust your patterns. You may doubt a single memory, but patterns are harder to distort. If you consistently feel confused, small, or crazy around one specific person, that consistency is your data. Third, talk to someone outside the situation. Not to get permission to feel what you feel, but to have your reality reflected back to you by someone with no agenda. Gaslighting works in isolation and silence. Both of those are things you can choose to break. This is one of the hardest things to see clearly when you are inside it, because the person doing it is often someone you love, someone you wanted to trust, but understanding the mechanism doesn't make you paranoid, it makes you harder to fool. Next week, we go inside the mind of the covert narcissist, the most dangerous type, because you will never see them coming. See what others are not meant to see, and I'll see you in the next video.